Time now for sports. We say hello to Simon Harding.
Hi, Francois.
And we begin again with this question of whether or not it's a good idea. Japan saying 50% capacity for venues during the Tokyo Olympics.
50% capacity or 10,000 fans, depending on those venues. That's the decision by the Japanese Olympic Organising Committee and, of course, the Japanese authorities who have permitted that gauge at this summer's Olympic Games. The decision comes amid continuing scrutiny surrounding the Games, with health officials in Japan calling on the government to either delay or scrap sport's biggest event in history. Part of those restrictions include fans being unable to shout or talk loudly, whilst face masks will be compulsory inside venues. Now, contingency plans have also been agreed in case cases spike during those games, with further restrictions very much likely. Continuing with Olympics news, weightlifter Laurel Hubbard will become the first transgender athlete to compete at the Olympics after being selected by New Zealand for the women's event at the Tokyo Games. Hubbard will compete in the super heavyweight 87 kilogram category. Her selection made possible by updated qualifying requirements. The 43-year-old, who will be the oldest lifter at the Games, has previously competed in men's weightlifting competitions before coming out as transgender in 2013. Weightlifting has been at the centre of the debate over the fairness of transgender athletes competing against women, and Hubbard's presence in Tokyo will fuel controversy and debate, with advocacy groups for women's sports already criticising that decision.
Well, the female category is now open to anyone who's willing to declare a female gender identity. So obviously that has impact in relation to fair competition, because males do have a performance advantage that's based on their biological sex. That begins in utero, where the testosterone advantage begins. They outperform us on every single metric: speed, stamina, strength.